Memphis Wrestling. I'm Corey Macklin, right in ringside with all these great people and with my buddy George Klein.
All right,
How
Corey.
are you doing?
All right, my man. You got it, Corey.
Good, baby. Good to have you back again here this
Great
week,
to
George.
be back. Boy, last week was crazy.
Man, it was crazy. Let's talk about it. We'll get to that in a second.
All
Let's tell them about this week, all the action that's coming up. Yeah, last week was something a way to end that thing in there last week. Big action coming up here today. In the ring, you're going to see the team of Hillbilly Jethro and the Rocker teaming up against Too Cool 2 right here in the ring today. That's coming up. The junior heavyweight champion is going to be in the ring today. Johnny Dotson in action after jumping in with that chair and what he pulled in here last week. Can you believe it? The guy had him pinned down there, George, and Dotson comes and pops him, man, right across the head, and bong, down went Rocker, and Dotson just took advantage from there. Unbelievable on that. Also coming up today, we got the Southern Tag Team Champions. They won the belts back last week. Kevin White and Shock are going to be here today. We'll be talking to the spanking brand new Southern Tag Team Champions. We've got to leave it to Lawler, and I got a feeling that it's got something to do with the Butler Alfred and with Barber, because they're signed in a match now coming up next week.
Really?
February 4th.
That's a real deal.
That's a real deal. February 4th, South Haven Arena. Speaking of a match, February 4th, and I know, George, you were talking about last week and what happened. Well, a match, and I don't mind telling everybody, I know that I promised my daughter I wouldn't do it, but I'm telling you today, there's two stipulations that are going to take place right here late in the ring today. There's going to be the contract signing of a match.
You really are going to sign.
I'm going to sign the contract right here.
You're really going to sign today on the show.
That's right.
That's for real.
That's for real. I'm going to sign the contract.
Nobody backs out. Nobody runs away. Coco's going to sign. You're going to sign.
Yes,
right
sir.
here on this very show.
Right here today,
The people
George.
out there watching, people in the studio will actually see history being made today.
That's right. We're going to sign the contract right in the middle of the ring. But not only are we going to sign a contract for a match, but there are two stipulations of that match.
Two stipulations.
Two stipulations involved. And I know you want to talk about last week, and I guess we've got the footage of what happened with, you know, for a guy to come out here, he's all upset because I brought the boogeyman out, so he throws worms all over me, right?
I saw. I was here, yeah.
Yeah, that's
That was
last week.
unbelievable. I've never seen anything so disgusting as what Coco did. This is really great, what's going on now. I'm glad you got up there and actually did your thing.
Well, you know, George, is one of those things, you know, someone insults your manhood.
Exactly.
You got to do something.
Precise.
I mean, he's backed my back against the wall for so long, and I said I wouldn't do it. I promised my little girl I wouldn't do it. But, hey, at the same token, would you want to see your daughter see you when she grows up and say, hey, my dad's a coward?
There comes a time, Corey, when you got to stand up.
There comes a time a man got to do what a man got to do.
Exactly.
And today I got to sign the contract right here in the middle of the ring. Me and you, Coco, where there's two stipulations. I'll tell you one of them. There's a special referee signed for next Saturday night, South Haven Arena. We're going to have words, an interview today from the special referee, and another stipulation that you will not believe, fans. Stay tuned for that.
All right. Wow.
Meanwhile, let's ring the bell and get it on today. Our opening bout on Memphis Wrestling. Let's go to the ring for the action. Here's Reno Diamond and Tattoo. Referee Jerry Calhoun making their way to the ring. Lancer Dancer. And their opponents today making their way to the ring area. A couple of guys that we found out were behind that old debacle, I guess. Derek King and Stan Lee. King and Lee, and Stan Lee found tied up last week, and they found out that Too Cool 2 was behind that. Boy, that was something. I'm telling you.
All right.
So here we go. They've still got the WWC belt. Referee Jerry Calhoun says, do it. Here we go at the opening bout on Memphis Wrestling today. Stay tuned. Call a friend. Tell them to tune in. Big day today. History is made. We're going to sign the contract with a huge, I'm here to tell you, a huge stipulation, George. I've thought about this thing all week. I thought about it last night again, and I've made my mind up, and I'm definitely going to do
You
it.
sure that's what you want to do, Corey?
I think I got to do it, George.
Yeah, you got to do it. That's right. You have got to do it.
Derek King, Tattoo in the ring. Big right hand from Derek King, and he staggers Tattoo. Tattoo comes back. Into the reversal and in the turnbuckle. Tattoo leaps over, comes back. Big right hand from Tattoo. Well, look at Tattoo.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Reno Diamond.
Yeah.
Diamond swinging away. Man, you talk about action. Look at this.
Diamond's gone crazy.
Diamond shoving at the bit to get in there, and he does. We got all four of them in there, and a doggone good out for our opening bout today.
Uh-oh.
Bug dropping down. Derek King. Oh, Derek's got that belt. He nails Diamond with that WWC title, all of that gold. Lee rolls. Come on, Derek King. That's ridiculous, Derek, to do that. 1, 2, 3, and Derek King, Stan Lee, get to 1, 2, 3 in there. George, he clobbered him with that belt, man.
Yeah, something should be. We're talking, you talk to the commissioner about that.
Yeah, you're a great hitter. Yeah, but the only problem is, you guys don't play baseball. This is wrestling, talking about a great hit. And you certainly don't cut no records, boy. I'm telling you that. Talking about a great hit. Can you believe that?
A great hit. An illegal great hit.
Good going in there from those two guys.
A night so right for family fun. Advance tickets available now at all Little Caesars Pizza locations.
Warning you before severe weather threatens, so you'll be prepared when the storm strikes. Your life, your weather. Eyewitness weather where you live. Every night at 9 on UPN 30.
Bernie Mark said it would be like this.
Join us for the 4th annual UPN 30 Tiger Auction Sunday, January 29th. Phone in and bid on autographed footballs, basketballs, posters, helmets, bobbleheads, and much more. There's even a leather recliner and big screen TV. The money raised goes directly to the Tiger Scholarship Fund for the University of Memphis. So join Greg Gaston, John Bad Dog McCormick, and Jack Eaton for the 4th annual UPN 30 Tiger Auction Sunday, January 29th, 5 to 7 p.m. Presented by UPN 30 and Eyewitness News.
Hey, race fans, looking for the best indoor racing anywhere this winter? The search is over, because Arena Cross is back. 2011 St. Auto presents the Toyota AMA National Arena Cross Series. This February, one rider will win it all in the race with an all-new format, but the same great value, because tickets are still just $8. The only racing event in Memphis this winter is Arena Cross, February 3rd, 4th, and 5th, FedEx Forum.
Starting over? Start right with Williams Furniture, where you'll always save. 3-piece sofa set, $249.97. Coffee and 2 end tables, $69.97. 4-piece bedroom suite, $199.97. 5-piece dinette, $119.97. Day bed with trundle and 2 mattresses, $339.88. Bunk beds with mattresses, $269.97. Complete twin beds, $154.88. Williams Furniture, the best prices guaranteed. 2878 Old Austin P Highway.
Want to watch motorcycles fly? Well, UPN 30 wants to send you to the Toyota Arena Cross Series at the FedEx Forum February 3rd through 5th. Log on now to win your tickets from your friends at UPN 30 WLMT.
Good crowd here today, right on hand here in Memphis Wrestling. And, George, we got a packed house again, my man.
Boy, we sure do, Corey. You got the greatest wrestling crowd I've ever seen.
I'm telling you, good fans right here in Memphis Wrestling. There they are, a bunch of them. Love to have you down here on Saturday, too. Boy, it'd be great. Tell you what, let's do right now. Let's get these hillbillies out here, George. Talk to them.
All right,
they got some challenges.
I'm going to let you handle those guys.
Okay, buddy. Thank you, George Klein. The hillbillies, welcome back again this week, boy. You guys got some challenges now. Maybell and Jethro coming up next Saturday night, South Haven Arena, down there on Highway 51.
Yeah, that's right. Lawler thinks that this Barbara girl is bigger and badder than Renee. Yeah, well, she's a bigger tramp than Renee. And I think, Corey, that once and for all, I'm going to take care of both of these tramps once and for all.
That sounds good to me.
Well, like I said before, Corey, I just think this is a bad idea, a big mistake on Lawler's part. He's putting his butler in the match after, taking even a bigger advantage of him now.
Man, I'm telling you, it's going to be something. Grady, Renee also has got some words, too. We'll be hearing from her in a minute. How about that challenge with you and her coming up down there next Saturday?
The match is fine, Corey. Renee hollering, let's get rid of the hillbillies. What if the hillbillies get rid of? Leave it to Lawler.
That sounds good to me. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week. Big night coming up for all three of the Hillbillies, Grady Watson, Maybell, and Jethro. With big action coming up there. And standing by, George, is a little girl from Providence, Rhode Island, and you may want to call her Renee. She's got some words.
The great Renee.
Yeah.
All right, let's check her out.
I bet you think I'm a little witch, Grady Watson. You know what? This is my Disney room. And everywhere I look, everything I see reminds me of how our match is going to be. I know that when you get into that ring, Grady Watson, you're going to be floundering around, whether or not you should hit a woman or whether you shouldn't. But you know what, Grady? You know what I'm going to do to you? I'm going to beat you like a dog. I'm going to beat you until you're goofy. And then, when you least expect it, I'm going to hook you, Grady Watson. You want to know where I'm going to hook you? I'm going to hook you right in your Peter Pan. Yeah, Grady Watson, your Peter Pan. You won't know what to do. Let me tell you something. This is not Disneyland. This is not going to have a happy ending, Grady Watson. This is reality. And you'll soon find out just how real I am.
Well, that's from Renee down there about the action coming up next Saturday night. She's something.
She really is.
Well, I hear the music now, and it's Nate the Rat again back this week. And, oh, boy. There he is. Look at those shoes. What is that about? Those aren't blue suede shoes. Oh, man, I tell you. Nathaniel Whitlock. Nate wanted to know, come on over here in the middle of us. Where in the world get a shot of those shoes. What is that about?
Priscilla Presley called me, and she said, Nate,
Presley.
That's right. She said, Nate, I'm gonna give you a gift that is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The original blue suede shoes that belong to Elvis Presley. You looking at them, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them.
In your dreams,
Look
man.
at them. Look at them. Look at that. Look at that right there. Woo!
Don't step on them.
Thank you very much, baby. Thank you. Don't step on my blue suede shoes.
Well, Nate, let me tell you, you got to be. What is it now? What are you trying to do? You got your guitar. You trying to sing another?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sing for all the people. They want to sing. They want to hear me sing.
Do y'all want to hear him sing again this week?
Yeah. Thank you, baby. Thank you. That gal right there, she's in love with me. Thank you, baby. But first off, I want to get something straight. I want you to look at this picture right here.
You got it upside down. We can't
down.
I can see it just fine, but let the people see it, all right? This is a picture of yours truly here on my left, George Klein and Elvis Presley. Can you believe that? You're proud of that, aren't you, George?
Very proud of it, Nate. Very proud.
Did you know that Elvis Presley only has about half the talent that I have?
He had more talent in his little finger than you got in your whole body.
If you
Nate.
had any sense, you would jump on my coattail right here and ride on down the road like you've been doing with Elvis all these years. And see, you could be the next colonel. That's what you could be, George Klein.
The next colonel. Huh?
What do you mean? George Klein could be the next colonel.
I want to be the general. I don't want to be the colonel.
Yeah. And see, I know that George has got connections with a movie, fixing to make a big movie about Elvis
King of
Presley.
rock and roll.
That's
yeah.
right. I want that part. And I want you to do something for me, George.
What?
I want you to go down there and negotiate a part for me in that movie, that big movie coming up. I want $1 million up front. That's right. On my own dressing room. And I'm going to be the star of that big Elvis show that's fixed to be filmed here in Memphis, Tennessee.
You're an actor, Nate, but you're a bad actor.
All right, well, look here. I don't like what you just said to me. So this is what I think about you and Elvis Presley.
Hey, come on, Nate.
You can't do that, Nate.
What are you tripping up the man's picture of him and Elvis for?
I'll tell you what.
Sing a song. Well, I want for the money to hold the
I'm
show.
out of here.
Get ready,
I'm out of here.
Don't you? Step on my blue suede shoe.
I can't believe you tear that man's picture up like that, Nate. That is ridiculous for you to do that. Go to break. We don't want to hear it. We'll be back.
only $6. Plus free parking. A night so right for family fun. Advance tickets available now at all Little Caesars Pizza locations.
$100, $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. Why pay rent when you can own the home of your dreams? 2 years of employment, 2 years rental history, and 1 day out of a discharged bankruptcy, a Chapter 13, and you can own the home of your dreams. Call us today. Mortgage Express, 901-722-5007. That's Mortgage Express at 901-722-5007. Call us today.
When it's winter, there's nothing like a nice hot clearance sale to warm you up.
It's time to take advantage of the unseasonably hot savings at Oak Express and Bedroom Expression's winter clearance sale. We've taken huge markdowns in both stores to clear out excess and discontinued merchandise and one-of-a-kinds. And these extra discounts are on top of our 200% guaranteed lowest price pledge. We're also offering no payments and no interest for 1 year. Oak Express and Bedroom Expressions. Hurry in, our winter clearance sale ends soon.
Here we grow again. Hi, this is Apostle Sidney P. Malone of New Growth in Christ, inviting you to come worship with us as we celebrate our new facility. We're now located at 7550 East Shelby Drive, in between Hacks Cross and Germantown Road. So Collierville, Bartlett, Germantown, South Haven, come join us as we celebrate our new facility. Also, you can see us every Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m., right here at UPN 30. I'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Creflo Dollar.
And I'm Taffy Dollar. At some point in our life, all of us go through tough times. Difficulties can discourage you from pursuing the promises of God.
That's why we bring the Changing Your World broadcast to you.
Join us every week and receive the encouragement you need to overcome your challenges.
We love you, and we're here to help you change your world.
Nate the Rat, with all that singing, he just run my partner George Klein out, and sure you run a lot of these people off with that singing in that tune, but we got action coming up. Still to come, we got the contract signing right smack dab in the middle of the ring. We're going to be showing you that in just a moment. With myself and Coco Ware. Hey, here's Too Cool 2 out.
Hey, Corey, just like last week, Too Cool 2 is here to take care of business and get those titles back, dog. Whatever you can do, I can do it too. We handling our business, and that's the business, dog.
Too Cool 2. Tim and Flex jumping in, and well, a couple of words from them, and let's get their opponents. Out here for our next action, here's referee Bill Rush. And here comes Hillbilly Jethro and Rocker. With Grady Watson leading the way along with them, and they're going to walk around and say hello to all the fans.
Story about a man named Jed, over a mountain near Burning.
Hillbilly and Rocker taking on Too Cool 2. Our next action here on Memphis Wrestling. Hey, don't forget, next Saturday night. Boy, how can you forget? It's going to be a big night. One of the bouts I'm excited about. We're going to be signing a contract for that a little bit later on today. Stay tuned for that. Several bouts. There's a table, ladders, and chairs involving Rocker and Johnny Dotson that's going to be a part of the action. They got that challenge with the Butler. Bill Rush calls for the bell. The Butler, Alfred, and Barber against Jethro and Maybell also. And, boy, just big action down there. Also signed is an elimination tag match with all three teams going at it for the Southern Tag Team titles. Too Cool 2, Derek King, Stan Lee, and Kevin White and Shock. We're going to hear from the tag champions, Shock and Kevin White, coming up very, very soon here in just a moment. Stay tuned for that. Also, the junior champion is on his way, Johnny Dotson. We'll be seeing him. Leon Rocker looking good. Speaking of Johnny Dotson, he's looking for Dotson, by the way, too. Also, we're going to be showing you a WWE superstar that's coming in to challenge Jerry the King Lawler next Saturday night at the South Haven Arena. Oh, look at Tim with that chain. He stops Rocker with that thing over there. Yeah. We almost got the camera on it to show it. What are you doing interfering? Hey, Flex choking him. Well, ridiculous still what Nate just pulled out here a few moments ago. Insulting George Klein and showing that autograph picture of George and Elvis Presley and ripping it to pieces in there. 2 count. Whoa, and Flex pulled off by Jethro, and here he goes. Picks him up high. Whoa, big body slamming down. 1, 2 count, and 2's all he's got. Oh, he's got his feet on him. Come on there, Tim. Got his feet choking him, and referee Bill Rush wanted him to break it. Boy, he had him, I'm telling you. If there ever was a time, that was the time he had a 3 count wrapped around him. Rocker ducks the clothesline, comes back the other way. And they're both out. Double count on Rocker and Tim of 2-2. Fans cheering for Rocker. Getting behind Rocker in there. Tim, on his feet and laying Rocker. Big kicking down. Down he goes with that big kick across the top. Here comes Jethro. Here, Billy Jethro. Body slam. Picks up Tim. Gives him the same thing and lay it to Jethro. Go. A big hillbilly. Big move. This could do it. I got it too. Led Grady. Grady's calling for Jethro over there. Oh, and they nailed Jethro with a chain. Oh, man. 2 count. That's 3. Well, they went over to help Jethro out. And they clobber Hillbilly. Went over to help Grady out, and they clobber Hillbilly Jethro in there. 2-2 gets the 1-2 and the 3 count. Man. And they're celebrating 2-2. Bill Rush is going to ask them about that chain in there. Man, what a move from him. Good match, good going over there, but they popped Jethro with that chain. Boy, I'm telling you. Stay tuned. Still to come, the big contract signing in the middle of the ring. Stay tuned. We'll be telling you about that right now. Let's get out someone else that's going to be involved in action next Friday night. Now, let's go ahead and get him out here. The wrestler formerly known as Reggie B. Fine, Dangerous B. Yes. Oh, boy. Come on, Reggie. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine this week. How you doing?
Doing good. Good to have you back. I see you alone back this week.
Yeah, I'm alone. I left Miss Purdy at home. But you know something? I want to say something I forgot to say last week, man. I want to send my condolences out to a family member of mine, man. She passed last week, Miss Fanny. I forgot to say something about her last week. So I want y'all to know I'm thinking about her, Miss Fanny, my aunt. You know.
Very good. Yeah, so prayers and condolences certainly go out to the entire family.
You need to come to go to the church I go to sometime, man, Mount Austin. Man, I told you I'm a changed man, man.
Well, good. I like it.
Yes, sir. But you know what, though? When is that show? The 4th, you say?
Next Saturday night, February 4th, South Haven Arena on Highway 51 North.
I want to participate, man. Please book me against somebody, because I hadn't been in the ring in about 6 or 7 months, you know. I'm fired up and ready to go, you understand, because I got a TP going to be with me. You don't know TP. Miss Gray going to be with me. And all these fans, I know they're going to be in my corner. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think so. It sounds like it's Dangerous B, so I understand you're going to be part of all the action down there next Saturday night.
Definitely, man. It's an elephant heaven. It's James' last name Brown. I want to be in it, man. Like I said, if you need any help, man, you let me know, because I don't like Coco no way. There's a long story behind it. But if you need me for anything, you just let me know, brother, and I'll be more than glad to help you, man.
Dangerous B, the wrestler, he says, formerly known as Reggie B. Fine. There he is, and going to be out there in all the action coming up next.
Monday, Bob's loving wife.
Where is he?
Bob's secret ex.
Squishy with one of the label execs. Squishy? We used to date.
And Bob.
Hello, Squishy.
When a hottie from the past returns.
I need him back.
We need to talk.
Sorelli needs the support of her sisters.
She's beautiful. She's skinny. I am fat and pregnant. You're only fat because you're pregnant. And you're not fat.
A Fresh Related.
The WB Mondays on UPN 30.
Financial freedom can be yours. Whether you want to build wealth, retire young and live the good life, or you just want to make extra cash each month to pay the bills, you can do it. Come to a free Invest Tools live event and find out how.
In just a little over a year using Invest Tools techniques, I've netted right at $45,000.
I made $3,000 before I even had my coffee.
It's quite doable to make $1,000, $1,500, $1,800 a day.
Made about $35,000 net in 4 days. $15,000 in 1 day.
Invest Tools is going to mean that I never have to have a job again.
It doesn't matter if you've never bought a stock or a mutual fund in your life. Invest Tools can help anyone trade like an expert. You'll get signals that help you decide when to get in and when to get out. You'll learn how to make money in any market, no matter if it's going up, down, or sideways. You'll see why buy and hold can be a losing strategy. We'll teach you proven techniques for locking in gains and preventing losses. And we'll reveal the secrets experts use to get rich and stay rich. The time you spend at the free Invest Tools live event could change the rest of your life. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to put yourself and your family in the driver's seat and on the road to financial freedom.
Free Invest Tools live events are coming to your area this week. Call the toll-free number on your screen to reserve a seat for you and a guest right now. There will be 3 Memphis events. Thursday, September 29th at 1 p.m. at the Marriott East, 2625 Thousand Oaks Boulevard, Memphis. On Friday, September 30th at 9 a.m. at the Peabody, 149 Union Avenue, Memphis. And on Saturday, October 1st at 9 a.m. at the Marriott East, 2625 Thousand Oaks Boulevard, Memphis. When you call, we'll reserve a valuable free gift in your name, which you'll receive at the end of the event. Admission is free, but seats are filling up. Call the toll-free number or register online now before it's too late.
If you're buying or selling a car, CarSoup.com is just the ticket. CarSoup is local, full of features to help you save big when you buy a new or used vehicle. And CarSoup can help get more for the car you're selling. CarSoup has tons of other useful car stuff too. Buying and selling cars, it's fun again with CarSoup.com.
With all these great dealers on Car Soup, finding your next vehicle is easy. Just pick and click. Visit Car Soup at myeyewitnessnews.com.
Back on Memphis Wrestling, and one of them outside for next Saturday night, South Haven Arena, February 4th. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Rocker and Johnny Dotson. Boy, that's going to be a lot of action. And here is the junior champion, Johnny Dotson, with Richard out here. What are y'all doing? Supposed to be matching brothers or something?
You know what? Rocker, you just made the biggest mistake of your life. You don't understand. Hey, don't y'all see me talking? Will you shut up? Hey, I come out there and knock that one tooth out your mouth if you'll sit down and shut up.
Right there.
But Rocker, you done made the worst mistake of your life. You want a tables, ladders, and chairs match with me? You got it, because I don't back down from anyone. You want to know why? Because I'm the best. Pound for pound, ounce for ounce in the business. And February the 4th, I'm telling you, I'm climbing that ladder and I'm coming back with this belt. You hear me?
Well, that's one of them outside. Next Saturday night, South Haven Arena, Johnny Dotson, the junior champion, defending that title. All right, against Dustin Starr right in today, but he's got Rocker in a tables, ladders, and chairs coming up next Saturday night. Boy, that's one of the big matches, son. Now, what is Dotson doing over here? Telling one of the fans over here, one of the young ladies at ringside, stop screaming for Dustin Starr is what he got out and said. Boy, I can't believe it. Insulting the fans over here. Pay attention to what they better do, because I'm telling you, if he's not careful, he'll be pleasantly surprised by Dustin Starr. Right hand from Dustin Starr. Whoop. Right fist from Johnny Dotson, and Dotson backs him up. Into the ropes he goes. Slams him down. Man, what a move from Dustin Starr, and Richard trying to get his champion going over there. But Dodson, I'm telling you, I told you it could be a pleasant surprise for him. This could be an upset here today. But look at Dodson springs up. And as he springs up, Dustin Starr waiting on him. Gets him again. Starr whips him in. Little fireman's carry. He's got him. Falls back on the champion. He's got him pinned. Here comes Richard. What is Richard doing? Tosses something. What is that? Tosses it in the ring to Dodson. He swings after him. Oh, but Dustin Starr turns around and Dodson catches him. What in the world was that thing? I couldn't one. Oh, that's going to be three. And caught it with that foreign object, whatever it was, Richard tossed in there. Give an assist to his manager. And that's the kind of stuff Johnny Dodson, I tell you, the guy can wrestle. He's good enough he can do it without that. Tell you what let's do now. Let's go out now to the Lawler household. Leave it to Lawler. Let's see what's going on out there now. Take a look.
I don't know, Renee. What are we going to do about this match that's coming up on the 4th? I mean, Alfred and Barbara, I don't think are even taking this thing serious.
Arthur, give me a drink. Buddy, what were you thinking? What in the world were you thinking putting Barbara and Alfred in a match against Maybelle and Jethro?
I didn't think those stupid hillbillies would take me serious. I mean, let's face it. Barbara and Jethro, surely I thought they would think it was a joke.
They're stupid, obviously.
Obviously, they're good.
Hey, guys, what you doing? What the hell are you wearing?
My Wonder Woman outfit. You have one, too.
Wait a minute. Are you planning on wearing that in the match?
I was thinking about it.
Barbara, this is serious. I mean, you and Alfred could get hurt in this thing.
Definitely.
Where is Alfred?
Oh, wait till you see Alfred. We've been working out. He's ready.
Oh, no.
What is he wearing?
Alfred.
Oh, and he loves the gloves. I couldn't say no.
No, well, I can say no. This is the wrestling match. It's not boxing. Where are you going to hit somebody with those boxing gloves? Oh, no. You can't hit below the belt. Come on, Alfred. Listen. Take him and take the gloves off.
Yeah, these gloves gotta come off.
We gotta talk to you about wrestling,
This
Alfred,
is
okay?
wrestling, not boxing, Alfred. Come on.
See what I mean, Barbara? He's not taking this thing serious. Do you realize how big that Jethro is and what that Jethro could do to him? You do?
Yeah, but I'm not worried about Jethro at all.
You're not worried about Jethro at all. Why not?
Well, once he gets a load of these, he'll faint. And then Alfred will just cover him. Excuse me. Do you have to be so disturbing over there?
It's not as disturbing as those.
Listen here. You are the hired help. You do as you're told. And if you want to put your 2 cents in, you want to be part of this family, well then, I can use your help in this match. I expect to see you there.
You're gonna have her as part of the match as well?
Yes.
Oh. Renee!
Hey, still to come, we've got the Southern Tag Team Champions, Shock and Kevin White, and we signed the contract. We'll tell you the big bout signed for next Saturday night. I'm ready.
Every time you turn around, there's another auto insurance commercial from Progressive, State Farm, or Allstate. Gotta love that Allstate guy. Those companies all talk about each other, but I don't think I've ever seen one where they talk about Direct. They'll never tell you that in a recent study of customers that transferred to Direct, over 60% came from one of those other companies. 14 years of great service, 500,000 customers, and low rates. No wonder those other guys don't want to talk about Direct. Join the thousands that have gone Direct.
Tired of those other bikes? Come ride with us through the slush. What a name you can trust. As you can tell, I'm straight. Oh, man.
Visit Scooters Plus on Summer near Highland today and check out their full line of entertainment scooters for adults and children. Motorcycles, choppers, moped scooters, dirt bikes, ATVs, full-size pocket bikes. Great mileage saves you money on gas, plus helmets and accessories. Bring in your tax refund and leave with the bike you've always wanted.
Ride with us, Scooters Plus.
Ralph never caught a break in his life.
Until he got to Resorts Casino Tunica. Great food, easy comps, slots that pay and pay. Resorts Casino Tunica, Ralph. It's easy here.
There's a terrible problem that forces women to stand in the heat for hours next to people they don't know, spending their hard-earned money when they should be at home with their families. Sadly, these women return week after week for the same abuse. But there is a solution. Just say no to laundromats.
Stop the madness and rent a washer and dryer from Staten's Rental Purchase. There's never a credit problem, and you can have them in your home today.
Few minutes to go, George, and we signed the contract for that match coming up in...
Corey, I have been officially appointed by Guy Coffey as an official witness for the signing.
Good, I like it. I like it. And these guys like it, I'm sure. The Southern Tag Team Champions, Kevin White and Shock. Here they are, back again this weekend. Boy, I know you guys feel better to have those belts back around your waist with all these people in your corner.
That's right. You know what? Finally, the belts are back where they belong. And let me tell you something. When we come to South Haven, Mississippi on the 4th.
Next Saturday night.
That's right. And we're going to eliminate Tuku 2. We're going to eliminate Derek King and Stan Lee. And we're going to walk out of there with these belts still around our waist.
Well, I can't believe what Tuku 2 pulled with you, Shock, a couple weeks ago, and then the thing with Stan Lee. But coming up next Saturday night, a bunch is going to be talked about in the ring, baby.
Well, you see, Corey, exactly what Kevin says is exactly what we're going to do. You see, Too Cool 2, see, they know they can't beat us. They could never beat us. So they tried to hurt me. But guess what? My doctor has released me to wrestle February 4th. So February 4th, I'm having a party. So I want everybody to come down February 4th to the South Haven Arena and watch Shock and Kevin White have a big party.
Cowboy Bill over here. Boy, this guy's some crazy dude. Kevin White over with the fans and Cowboy Bill in there. Wild Cowboy Bill. The referee gets that. He's swinging that big cowbell in there. Cowboy Bill and all that big rope and bell. And Kevin White is his opponent across the way today. Coming up. This guy is bet off that Cowboy Bill with that cowbell, man. Picks that big bell up. Kevin's going to try to take that strap off over there. And boy, look at this one underway. He is huge. What a big. Oh, and he nails Kevin from behind. This guy just can't wait, can he?
Whoa.
Cowboy Bill. What is he doing? Biting him over there.
It's like a Mike Tyson deal.
Big forearm from this Cowboy Bill.
Whoa.
Swings after him. Oh, and Kevin steps him right in the... Cowboy Bill comes in highly recommended.
Yeah.
This guy has wrestled in a lot of areas, and I tell you, he's had former titles, and we heard a lot about him. And first week at him, George, look at him in Memphis Wrestling. Man, a crazy guy.
Cowboy Bill. Looks like a tackle for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Cowboy Wild Bill Green. This guy may be crazy as a road lizard, but I'm going to take 2 count. Kevin White. With the fans behind him, Kevin took a pounding from this guy because he didn't get... Oh, he stops it.
Whoa.
Crazy Cowboy. Bill Green whips him in. Across the turnbuckle. Oh, and he runs in. Kevin gets out. Here comes Kevin White on the ropes now, climbing the ladder. Cowboy turning around, staggering. Flying press. 1, 2. He got it.
Great match.
1, 2, 3, and Kevin White gets the 1, 2, 3. Oh, he got that bell. Look out.
Watch out.
This is a crazy son of a gun.
This guy's nuts.
This guy is nuts, completely berserk.
Whoa. We got to take him down to 201 Poplar.
Yeah, he needs to go to 201 Poplar over Menanzas or something, doesn't he? He's raising his hand. He hasn't won nothing, I'll tell you that. We come back and we...
This guy's psycho, man.
He is psycho. We'll hear from Jerry the King Lawler. We'll be back.
Where's the cue?
Which looks better, number 1 or number 2? 1 or 2? If your eyewear store can't pass this exam, then come to EyeMasters and get 2 complete pairs of glasses for just $99. Save with incredible values on the season's latest styles. Most glasses are ready in about an hour, and your satisfaction is always 100% guaranteed. Get 2 pairs of glasses for $99. 2 is always better than 1 at EyeMasters. Why pay more?
If you haven't looked around Oak Express lately, then you're about to see some big changes. That's because Oak Express is more than just oak. We now feature woods in cherry, maple, pine, and more. And the styles, it's easy to see that our choices have grown too. From transitional to mission to contemporary and loft, Oak Express's traditional selection is anything but traditional. With all these new woods, new styles, and new looks, wouldn't you agree it's time to visit Oak Express? Oak Express, naturally better.
How long would I like to live? I don't know. Late 30s, early 40s.
While my kids are still young. That'd be a nice time to go.
Right before my daughter's wedding.
A couple of months after Ed retires.
11 days before my first grandson is born.
Not finding time for a breast exam is like saying you don't have time for life.
Oh, my goodness. Corey Macklin and George Klein right here.
Corey, in just a few minutes now, you're going to be signing that contract.
That's right, right in the ring.
You're really going to do it now.
We're going to do it, and we're going to tell everybody what the stipulation is going to be. It's next Saturday night.
2 important stipulations, as I recall.
As a matter of fact, in just a few minutes here, we're going to hear from the special referee. That's one of the stipulations.
The lawyers and everything are watching.
Yeah, and I understand the contracts are coming into the station here, and I think have they arrived yet, Herb? And
Security's down there meeting them. All right.
All right, we're going to do it. We're going to sign it. I'll tell you what we want to do right now. Someone coming in from WWE to challenge Jerry the King Lawler next Saturday night. You know what?
What?
I can show you better than I can tell you.
All right, let's see it.
Take a look.
I'm going to tell you a little story. A story about a young Tommy Dreamer. Each and every Saturday morning, he would wake up and he would turn on his television and watch WWF wrestling. And he was hooked. That's all he ever wanted to be in his life, was a professional wrestler. And then one day he went to a store and he bought a wrestling magazine. And as he was thumbing through all the pages, he saw something that changed his life forever. An ad. An ad that said, if you want to exchange tapes, send it to this address. So I replied to the ad, and after that, my life was changed forever. Because every 6 weeks, I would exchange a tape, WWF Wrestling, for Memphis Wrestling. And oh, this Memphis Wrestling was different. They would use chairs. They would fight in concession stands. They would fight out into the parking lot. Something I never, ever thought I would see. And I was hooked. And that person I saw was you, Jerry Lawler. You think the first person I ever saw go through a table was Hulk Hogan? It was you. Joe LeDuc hoisted you over his head and threw you through a table. Ripped your quad right off your body. But you came back. The first ever time I saw a barbed wire match was you and Terry Funk, my mentor. And I was hooked. Fast forward, 1997. That same person that I respected and admired made fun of my cause, my ECW, the same stuff you used to do each and every week. That makes you a hypocrite, Jerry Lawler. And this isn't about I hate you or you hate me. This is about respect. Because then I have to turn on TV each and every Monday night and listen to you be a hypocrite. You want to talk about puppies. You want to talk about every single thing except for what made you great. I'm coming to Memphis, and I'm coming with a purpose. I'm coming to bring back the old school Jerry Lawler. And when Jerry Lawler pulls down that strap, we're going to see the Jerry Lawler that we all know and love. You see, I'm not like the last WWE superstar, the Boogeyman, that comes down, and with smoke and mirrors, and in 1 minute his match is over. You see, around the 15-minute mark, I start getting mad. Around the 30-minute mark, I want to see my opponent bleed. And around the 45-minute mark, I want to destroy everything that gets in my path. My mission, Jerry Lawler, is to bring you to the extreme. So if you ever supported Jerry Lawler, come on down. If you ever supported Memphis Wrestling, come on down. If you ever supported Tommy Dreamer and ECW, come on down, because an old feud is coming back. And Memphis, you'll never be the same, because the king, Jerry Lawler, is taking on the innovator of violence. And your lives will be changed forever.
Well, after those words, I know that the king is not too excited about that match. That's one of the bouts that Lawler has signed up for next Saturday night.
He's the king.
He is the king of professional wrestling, and boy, they don't call him king for nothing.
Boy, Jerry's great, yeah.
Whether you like his attitude or not, and I don't, and I know all the fans haven't. And George, he's been kind of mean to you lately, too.
Yeah, he certainly has.
He's something
I'm
else.
keeping that in the back of my mind.
I don't know what's happened to him.
I got a stun gun, Troy. Last time I did a deal with Big Plowboy Frazier, I brought my stun gun. Yeah.
With Plowboy, man, that was a hillbilly.
Jerry didn't mess with me.
From way back. Well, let me tell you this. Jerry the King Lawler has got some words about the action coming up and both of the bouts he's involved in next Saturday night, South Haven Arena. Here is the king.
Well, Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer from the ECW. Oh, everybody got excited about the ECW. I remember there you are. Oh, it's so extreme. It's unbelievable what these guys do. Well, you see, Tommy Dreamer, like you realize, the king was extreme before it was cool. You remember that song, I Was Country Before Country Was Cool? Well, the king was extreme way before you even knew the meaning of the word, Tommy Dreamer. And now you say you want to come back to Memphis to bring back that old king? Oh, let me tell you something. You don't ever want to see that king. Because that king would just as soon set you on fire as look at you, Tommy Dreamer. That king would just as soon run you over with a car in a parking lot as look at you, Tommy Dreamer. You talking about getting put through tables? You talking about getting hit over the head with chairs? That's child's play. That's child's play for the old king. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. On February the 4th, you and I are going to have ourselves a hardcore match down there in South Haven. You and I are going to really get it on one last time, Tommy Dreamer. You bringing back all the memories of all the ECW stars. Well, I'll tell you what I think and what I've always thought of ECW. To me, it stands for extremely crappy wrestling. And you, coming from there, are an extremely crappy wrestler. So get ready, Tommy Dreamer. When you invade the King's territory, you're not going to make quite the splash that I did when I invaded ECW. Come on down here, pal, for a good old-fashioned Memphis beat.
Hi, George. This is building up to be a big night coming up next Saturday, isn't it?
Exactly. Absolutely, Corey. Want to see you sign that contract. I know it's been a while coming. I know your daughter doesn't want you to do it, but you got to stand up for yourself, Corey. So you got to go through with it.
Oh, we're definitely going to go through with it. I'm excited about it. I asked for this match. I want that to be clear, George. Before, I've been baited and switched, but I asked for this match one last time. It's the first match I ever asked for, and it's the last one.
This is going to put an end to all that bickering.
This is it.
You and Coco.
And with the stipulation that's coming up that we're going to tell everybody about in just a moment, it's got to be it. Yeah, you're right. It's going to be my last one. It's going to be Coco's last one. I guarantee you that. Right now, let's hear words, George, from the special referee signed for this match.
Oh, who are they?
Next Saturday night.
All right.
Here he is. Take a look.
You know what? I can't wait. Next Saturday morning, the Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart, Hillbilly Jim, live in the studio. And we're going to be talking to everybody about these great fan excess Road to WrestleMania T-shirts that we're going to be giving to a lot of the people in the audience next week. So bring your friends and come on down early. But what I want to talk to you about is, you see, this past week I had a couple of phone calls, one from Corey Macklin and one from Coco Beware. And they said, we want you to be the special referee in a cage match next Saturday night at the South Haven Arena because you're the only one, Jimmy Hart, that can get the job done. Well, let me tell you something, guys. I love both you guys. If it wasn't for Corey Macklin, we wouldn't be on UPN 30 now because he's trying to keep the dream alive with our old wrestling tapes and all the great things that we did in professional wrestling. And if it wasn't for Coco Ware, I probably wouldn't have been in the WWE at all because he's the one that really helped me so much back in the early days when I managed Bobby Eaton and Joe LeDuc and Handsome Jimmy Valiant and Austin Idol. So I've got mixed emotion, guys, but let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to referee that match, but I'm going to call it down the middle. The cage match, it's a brutal match. It's a bloody match. Somebody's going to get hurt, and somebody will get hurt bad. Only one person's going to walk out. May the best man win. That's all I've got to tell you. May the best man win.
Okay, Corey Mack, the time has come. This is the final moment. This is the big moment everybody's been waiting for. All of Memphis, the Mid-South, the people in our studio, the people here at the television station, they want to see you sign that contract. You said you're going to go with it. Coco is going to go with it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
We'll do it when we come back.
All right.
Every time you turn around, there's another auto insurance commercial from Progressive, State Farm, or Allstate. Gotta love that Allstate guy. Those companies all talk about each other, but I don't think I've ever seen one where they talk about Direct. They'll never tell you that in a recent study of customers that transferred to Direct, over 60% came from one of those other companies. 14 years of great service, 500,000 customers, and low rates. No wonder those other guys don't want to talk about Direct. Join the thousands that have gone Direct.
If you think you can't buy a new home because of credit problems, think again. Fred Elam Mortgage has cured that problem. Mr. Elam, how have you cured this problem?
Shelley, we can get just about anybody a mortgage loan. The problem is down payment issues. So we represent a group of builders who will assist with our customers' down payment.
Miss Elam, what if someone just can't qualify? They can put $2,000 down and still get into a brand new home with no credit check.
Let Freddie and Builders get you a brand new home. And remember, bad credit is okay.
Millions of dollars stolen from your pocket to build this place. We uncovered the secret handshake that made one closely connected man $3 million richer. It's your money, and it's missing, and you need to know where it went. Thursday on Eyewitness News at 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The time has come for Corey and Coco. Now, we can't find Coco. Don't tell me he's backed out. We have the Wrestling Commissioner, Guy Coffey, here. I'm an official appointed witness by the Wrestling Commission. The time has come. This is the moment, Corey. This is the moment for Corey and for Coco.
Shut up and let's get it over with.
I heard you. You are ready.
Get the contract out right now.
Finally.
I'm ready to sign it right now, George. Get on the ball.
We are ready, Coco. Corey.
I'm ready. I got my pen. Let's get it out here.
We got it.
I want a piece of you, boy.
This is the moment. This will bring an end to all of this big talk.
Hold on 1 minute, okay? Hold on.
Where are the contracts? Mr. Coffey, where are the contracts? They've gone to get the contracts. The security's got the contracts. The lawyers are here. I'm here as an official witness by the Wrestling Commission.
Give me this microphone. Let me tell you one thing. Okay, I love this cage match. You know what that means? That means two Negroes in a cage, and we're going to fight like two pit bulls.
You understand that? Let me tell you something, Coco. That's what I want. You're right. Tell everybody, next Saturday night, it's you, me, in a cage, Coco. In a 12-foot cage, first time ever at that South Haven Arena. You bring the contract.
All the confusion's been going on.
All right, we're ready. Where are those contracts?
Make sure they sign.
Bring those contracts out.
And watch them.
We want this on video. We want it recorded for posterity. History is being made right here today. Coco and Cordy are going to sign those contracts, and they will become collector's items, I guarantee you.
Well, George, are these the contracts?
These are, here they come.
I want that jerk to sign.
I sign it.
Hurry up!
Guy Coffey, the Wrestling Commissioner, is now presenting the contracts to Coco. He is signing his name.
I sign it. Hurry up!
Jimmy Hart.
That's right. Special referee Jimmy Hart. My main manager's going to be there.
All right. Now make sure you sign both of them. He didn't sign the second one. That says a 12-foot cage, no time, no DQ, anything goes.
Don't worry about it.
Both of them.
Hey, brother, I'm doing it for all the inmates. It's locked up. Then you know what it's going to feel like? It's going to feel just like this, man. You understand that?
Wait a minute, you guys, save it.
It's gonna feel just like the pinafore. It's gonna feel just like 201.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coco and Corey have already begun what will be history in South Haven on February 4th at the arena. Here comes the crew. Here comes the SWAT team. Ladies and gentlemen, a brawl has broken out right here in the ring at the television station. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho! Ladies and gentlemen, a preliminary bout has already started. The event we've been talking about, these guys can't wait to get at each other, and now it has begun. Whoa, it has already begun. Let me get over here out of the way with Mr. Guy Coffey, our wrestling commissioner. Mr. Coffey, have you ever seen anything like this in all your years of wrestling?
They're both acting crazy. No, we hadn't.
We got to stop them. Referees, get in there. Whoa. All right, Corey, you got to calm down. You got to save it. Save it, Corey. Whoa! 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 I'll tell you what. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the wildest brawls in the history of Memphis Wrestling had just started right here in our television studios. This is for real, ladies and gentlemen. The contracts have been signed. Corey's got the contracts. Corey, a word.
Contract. I'm signing. Give it to me, Mr. Coffey. You got it, Coco. You want to fight? Let's fight, boy. Coco, I promise you, next Saturday night, South Haven Arena, boy. Let him go. No, you let that little fat choo-choo go. Let him go. Coco, you bet your sweet ass, Coco, damn it, I will kick your ass. You show up next Saturday.
Memphis Wrestling, brought to you by Staten's Rental Purchase.
Come by and talk with one of our friendly, courteous staff today and ask about same-day refunds.
I'm James. And I'm Joe. We and our staff welcome the opportunity to prepare your taxes so right.
So Right Taxes, conveniently located 5945 Night on a Roll at the corner of Hickory Hill.
Need a part fast, who you call Dennis Hall? No kind of bull, who you call Dennis Hall? Tight on the jack, don't be no fool. Got the hook up with just one call. Pick up the phone, who you call Dennis Hall. Then it got body parts, motors and train. There's no poking around, every nook, every crane is. For the hard part, take my direction. Foreign the domestic, he got the connection. Get hooked up with just one call. Pick up the phone, who you call Dennis Hall.
Call me!
Hey, did you know you can shop online at Staten's Rental Purchase? Well, you can, and it's really easy. All you do is go to rtotogo.com. That's rtotogo.com. Enter your zip code and select a store. You can check out dozens of top-quality products, including big screens, stereos, furniture, computers, appliances, and more. And then you can have them delivered right to your home. Just point and click. It's so easy. Check out rtotogo.com. It's another great idea from Staten's. I think you'll like it.
The new 95.7 Hallelujah FM.
The Memphis Tigers on the nation's #3 ranking and the 4th longest win streak in the nation. And with a season-high 26 points Thursday, Darius